Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Digital Do Big Forum, brought to you by Tata Tele Business Service. This is Anil Chaube, your host for the day, and I hope you all are safe and taking good care of yourself and your family. Do Big Forum is a learning and awareness platform where we try and address few of the most critical technology subject and bring forth an opportunity to interact with technology and solution expert. With changing digital ecosystem at work, it is necessary for organization to stay ahead of competition, continue to drive better customer experience, be resilient, agile, and adaptive. While work get smarter, customer experiences are getting reimagined, becoming more dynamic, personalized, interactive, and engaging, rethinking the flow of connectivity. And we, as a Tata Tele Business Services, is committed to work closely with organizations of all size by bringing new and innovative solutions which reduce the gap between business and customer and drive better efficiency. In this pursuit, today we have brought an interesting topic, especially for business and IT leaders like you. The topic will help us to understand the importance of bringing technology in customer communication space and how a right solution can raise a bar in driving wow customer experiences and changing face of cybersecurity, enterprises security risk, drivers of cybersecurity and case studies. So before the session start, I would like to take few opinion of yours via poll. So I would request each of the participant to please click on the poll tab available on the right side on the screen. If you can see, first option is the full screen, first and second option is for the poll. So first poll is, what are the top 3 trends that are currently impacting your industry? First is digital transformation, COVID disruptions, availability of finance, business continuity and operational resiliency, business growth and expansion. I would request each of the attendees to please give your opinion through poll. This is very much valuable for us. Second poll is, what are the top 3 areas of investment for your company? Repeat, what are the top 3 areas of investment for your company? Hiring to meet demand, upgrading technology, software, hardware, upgrading infrastructure, internet, cloud, connectivity, and other telecom solutions, operations, marketing, and sales. I would request each of the participants to please give your opinion through poll. We have 15 seconds more. Third poll is, which of the following Tata Tele services offering are you aware of? Collaboration solutions like Zoom, web conferencing solution, SmartFlow, etc. IoT solutions, fleet assets, vehicle tracking, connectivity solutions like data voice, leaseline, MPLS, PRI, etc., toll-free, etc. And fourth one is cloud and SaaS, security solutions. I would request each of the participants to please give your valuable opinion. We have 10 seconds to go for this poll. Fourth poll is, which of our product and solutions are of your interest? Which of our product and solutions are of your interest? Cybersecurity solutions, IoT solutions, fleet tracking, school, bus tracking, workforce tracking, and assets tracking, voice connectivity for remote access, dedicated internet bandwidth, and Zoom. We have 10 seconds to go for this valuable opinion of yours. Thank you for participating in polls. So before starting the session, I would just like to communicate some house rule. Like this session will be for next 45 minutes, followed by the question and answer. And all the attendees will be on mute and listen mode only. And if you have any query during the session, I would request each of the participants to please drop your message in chat box. We will take each of your question after this session. So without taking much time, now I would quickly introduce you to our eminent speaker, Mr. Amit Kulkarni, Senior Manager, Tata Tele Business Solution Expert from Tata Tele Business Services. And I would request him to please take the session ahead. Over to you, Amit, sir.
Thank you, Anil. Thank you for that. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks for that quick poll. And I'm sure the results must be totally indicating towards a very fantastic AV that you played, and it really literally talked about the smart and the in-demand solutions that are required today in place where SMEs can really boost their businesses, right? And that's what the today's topic speaks about. Boost business using modern enterprise connectivity and other technological solutions. So I, Amit Kulkarni from Solution Team, welcome you all again on this Digital Do Big Forum by Tata Tele Business Services. And let's move on. So what is the agenda for today? As we all know, right, in the long history of humankind, those who have learned to collaborate and improvise most effectively have prevailed. And that's what the Charles Darwin said, because learning is an endless process. We need to keep on learning to evolve better. And that's where the product also needs to keep on improving and keep on evolving with the requirement of the time, because we all know that we had gone through a very, very worst patch in terms of all aspects. If we talk about personal, professional, business, at every front, we face many challenges. And the agenda for today's discussion or the webinar is what is the technological landscape as far as SMEs are concerned, what is the SME landscape today, and what challenges are being actually faced by, and what solutions will help SMEs to boost their businesses. And post that, we'll certainly have a question and answer session to address all your questions and queries as far as the solutions are concerned. So going forward, we know that the only constant in the world is change, but then we can totally add another word to it, that's disruption, and we have all faced it in the recent times. And that's what we address to what's happening to SMEs. To address that question, the key technologies that are really enabling today's business, where SME can really understand and face such disruptions that are coming across, that might come across in the future, we never know, but we can totally anticipate now, having gone through such a difficult phase. So business continuity plan, the adaptability of cloud, the security solutions, because today's world is very, very hybrid as such. If we talk about IT infrastructure, right? Some of the components are on-premise, some of the components are on the cloud. And we are using across all the devices that are there, whether stationary or mobile, and hence the security also comes into picture. So cloud adaptability has certainly increased like anything over the past few years, and pandemic really played a very important role there, because that's where we could realize the power of internet. And that's how we need to redefine our business continuity plan to address a few things, such as if we can lower down the interruption cost somehow by adopting smart and innovative solutions in place, and we stick to that plan, we adhere to our timelines and dedicatedly, right? And how soon we can actually resume our operations immediately as soon as things go to the normal, from new normal, right? And fulfill the regulatory compliance. That's another issue, because India being regulated country in terms of voice and up to an extent in terms of voice over data network, yes, we need to also comply with that. And security is a critical aspect. And we certainly, as an SME, need to look forward to solutions that are integrated, and hence the integrated risk management system comes into picture. So, a couple of business challenges that we have faced, and some of them are mentioned here on your screen as you can go through. Employee tracking was difficult during such pandemic COVID-19, right? Because people have started working from remote places. Collaboration was another issue because during business reviews and meetings, we all are supposed to, come down together. And as the saying, was mentioned in the previous slide, that we need to collaborate effectively to do better business, right? And accessibility to servers and applications, because they were there in house or on cloud. So uh, there was no way out at times with some industries, some organizations, that how they can actually access to their, immobile infrastructure, because it's difficult to travel, take it outside. And accessibility to voice infrastructure is again a big challenge, because uh, whatever PBX systems or voice trunks that are terminated at office level, it's difficult to move them out and make it to reach to an individual. So that was again a big challenge across many of the industry segments. So disruption and evolution, as we say in the change. So disruption came, and we certainly got panic about it. We panicked a lot, but then there is certainly one thing which can really be helpful if we seriously look at it. That is called preparation. Between panic and poise, that's the only difference. If we keep on preparing for best ourselves, I'm sure we can totally face whatever challenges comes across. Um, just a small survey, if we talk about digital adoption by Indian SMEs, then if we look at the figures, that are quite lucrative as such, saying that 43% of SMEs, they use various internet platforms to sell and promote themselves and their services. And as the times have been changing, things are open now. People have started going to offices, and I'm sure this field is again, this number is certainly going to increase and boost like anything, because many of the startups, again, they are focusing on their key businesses and key areas where they lagged off initially. 75% SMBs, they believe that the digital adoption, which was again a question of one of the questions in the poll, right? Digital adoption is key to their success. And I'm sure many of us must agree to it, because if we do not adopt a digital adoption now, probably it will be too late. And that's what Industry 4.0 also talks about, that every business will become digital in sooner or later time. But then we have to start some or the other way as early as possible. 73% of Indian SMEs, they are confident of bouncing back, and I'm sure we all are one of them. And most of us have certainly started gearing up, and their revenues must have started ticking up. And I'm really sure about it. If you look at the graph with business confidence and the SME business curve, if you look at that, the business continuity keeps on going. Your business confidence is really, really high. But then as we move forward to having said that the pandemic really affected, and that the question how business resiliency will be maintained with the utmost efficiency, confidence was low, because that's where in India the digital adoption truly started taking in place. And that's the new normal where we are. We have to really think on our tactical strategies, how we can actually increase our business confidence as the time goes on with the new normal conditions. So 5 simple guidelines, if I must talk about for technology for SMEs. Let's not own a solution which is on premise, or which becomes a liability in terms of maintenance, in terms of space, in terms of electricity, in terms of mobility. Why not to adopt a solution which is like you can rent it, right? So everything is available as a service to rent. That's what I call it, EaaS. That is everything as a service. So that's one thing which probably I must recommend onto. And again, when we talk about solution, obviously solution does not exist if there is no problem. So all of us, we face challenges in our day-to-day lives in terms of technology, in terms of processes, in terms of business processes, how we can streamline them with your existing setup, CRMs on cloud. So we need to really look forward to a solution which best fits the problem and which can also help you to pay as you go kind of model where you just subscribe for a limited period, and as soon as you do not use it, you can just give it up. And obviously, when it comes to solutions which are hosted, which you can rent on, the integrated risk factors also comes in, and hence we need to look for integrated solutions where we can actually implement security features or encryptions that comes along with the services itself, right? And ensuring 24/7 kind of support, which is utmost important in this time, because I believe the pace at which the technology is changing, it's difficult to keep up our skill set to in line with that, pace. And hence, the support is always required. And I'm sure we at Tata, I'm really proud of it, that we at Tata, we believe in support, we believe in our customers. Uh, we are truly dedicated to serve them in any way we can. And that's where I must say, do big with smart solutions. And what does it mean to do? And that's what we talk about. So looking at our strengths, that's why we say do big as always, because our numbers speaks for themselves. If we talk about connected buildings, it's 60,000 plus. Field visits have started being happening very like of late, but then yes, it is gaining pace almost every day now. In terms of optical fiber, we are at par, and 1,000 plus enterprise strong team is there to cater to our customers' day-to-day requirements. And we have more than 40,000 plus customers across many segments, including large and small and medium enterprises. We have more than 1,400 plus partner network, 1,500 plus channel partner team, and we have presence across 60 plus cities as such. Looking forward to, we talked about, as the topic said, boosting your business with these smart and innovative solutions. So when I say solution, it's the time when we speak about solutions and not the product, because somehow the other way it fits your requirement. It takes care of some of the business challenges and problems in your day-to-day life. So our business and smart solutions, they include wide range of domains as such, if you talk about, and catering to our SMEs from across these segments, which includes connectivity, such as HiLil, MPLS, SD-WAN. We have recently launched, Easy Cloud Connect, that is there. PRA and systems have always been there. It's the legacy solutions. Smart Internet, we have recently launched, right? And then with Smart Internet Remote Access, Ultra Lola is there for trading companies. Those who have presence in NSE and BSE, that's the specific solution for them in terms of providing lowest latency possible in microseconds as such, which no other service provider is providing now. Security solutions, because security is at most concern today. We know that during pandemic, the cyber attacks were on its peak, and cyber attacks also have been changing day by day. It's not just a seller who can be, it's not just a buyer who can be, caught into trap, but it's a seller also, because there are many examples today, right? So cyber security is something which is very important, because today data is business, and that's where the things are going forward to, such as an artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, data sciences. Time will come when you can understand your customers' behavior with the kind of services they are using, the kind of data they are spending and consuming. You can very well tell whether your customer is happy with your product or not. That's how the artificial intelligence is happening. And security is important, because we know we are using devices which are connected to internet 24/7 today. No matter if your phone is lying on the table and you're not even operating it, but it is listening to your voice, because you allow many of the apps to record your voice to audio phone, right? So that's how security concerns are very, very important. We have security, endpoint security, as you must have seen in AV as well. Virtual firewall is there, and all these solutions are available with topmost OEMs across the world, such as Cisco, Palo Alto, Fortinet, WatchGuard, etc. In collaboration domain, we have international bridging services, webcasting services, conferencing solutions, and cloud and SaaS. We have managed hosting solutions, secure or MPLS cloud connectivity for AWS, Microsoft Azure, etc. We have smart hosted PBX. We have smart flow, which is a product which has proved its worth, uh, applicable and used across many industry segments, and there are more than 100 case studies available. Marketing solutions, we have call register services, which is a missed call service. We have SMS solutions, hosted IVR, toll-free services, and in IoT segment, we have tracking solutions to track assets, fleets, school bus, and workforce tracking solutions. So if you look at the solution, these are a couple of them, I must say. Going forward, so when we say bounce back, so we need to really look forward to solutions which can give you remote access to MPLS or internet with the reliable data security. They are easy and quick to install, and seamless business content they can provide, and they can support multiple OSs and devices as such. And smart VPN is something which we provide on MPLS with MPLS. So when we say smart, what's smart? What makes it smart? So smart means it's the last mile that comes into picture when we deliver MPLS to SME who has a geographically spread across different locations across the country, and at all locations we can connect centrally using MPLS VPN. If not, then over local broadband. If not, then local internet lease line, or if not, then MPLS. It's also on LTE, 3G, or 4G SIM card. Also, it has secure connect component which allows you to extend your MPLS connectivity to your AWS instances or Google instances or IBM instances, like that. So if it comes to these major cloud service providers, all are inclusive, and that's where the word comes in smart. Earlier, it used to be a legacy MPLS technology, but now it's smart because last mile can be anything today. And it can be on net, off net. When we say it can be over internet, I already spoke about it. It's a simple architecture, how it can be connected, like using deliver a router, or in case of wireless or wired, in case of internet, it uses the existing connectivity. In case of secure connect, we just create a cross connect and create a port of appropriate bandwidth towards your cloud service provider. That's how the architecture looks like. Wireless being very simple because it can really address to your small requirements to use a site such as a backup, or a small site where limited users are accessing, such as warehouse, etc. And as long as the connectivity is there, the feasibility is there, you can always remain connected to your servers, business applications. There are many case studies which are using MPLS VPN as such. Many of them are from manufacturing, logistics, and banking sector, healthcare sector. So one of our banking customers, they wanted to have such solution where multiple locations can be connected centrally. They also wanted to have a voice solution and high-speed internet. So we provided MPLS, DRI, and a high-speed internet to our customers. Talking about multiple locations connectivity to our SME customers who have multiple locations across the country. So there is another a very advanced kind of solution available, which offers not only the VPN connectivity across all locations, but it also offers additional security features through a managed firewall, right? And that's called SD-WAN, Intelligently Flexible Solution, iFlex. SD-WAN is something which is a demand of time today because you can continue using your existing, underlay connectivity such as broadband or internet of any third party or even Tata. This solution can be absolutely delivered where we deliver, 14net as our OEM vendor hardware appliances at all locations. And these boxes comes with a pre-configured kind of template based on your solution requirement. So it totally provides a zero-touch provisioning. It's just you will receive a box. It's kind of plug and play. You just connect that box to your existing connectivity and your LAN, and it is all up and running. So that's how it's really taking away from the traditional kind of network architectures where we really need to get into a device from SSH or CMD command prompt and then configure everything. Now it's all software defined. Just we just program these devices via software. And for that, we need a centralized orchestrator and control plane which belongs to Tata, which belongs to TPL, which belongs to us, right? And that's how the complete SD-WAN, full SD-WAN solution can be deployed. So SD-WAN, it optimizes your network performance and uptime in terms of you can have multiple broadband or ILL or broadband ILL or MPLS ILL in whatever combination you can, and it can provide you your failover over the multiple WAN links. It can simplify your multi-location branch setup in Zigo, right? It is absolutely scalable. If you want to come up with new branches or locations, if you want to downgrade it, it is all possible here. And all your critical application and traffic prioritization can happen with the granular visibility and analytics across all branches over very user-friendly read-only web portal access, and you can have a complete visibility of your network. As I said, it comes with a 40-gate firewall as a OEM vendors boxes, so you can have full security features in place, which includes IP blocking, sites blocking, content filtering, UTM, etc. Right, and it's simply lower your cost for setting up and managing these branches within no time. That's where the SD-WAN actually comes into picture. And as I said, when it comes to SD-WAN, it really does not matter what connectivity you have at your office, whether it's MPLS or ILL or broadband or even SIM card. And since it runs on your existing network, preferably not, I must say not preferably, but economically, most economically, it is ILL and broadband. When it comes to ILL, this product itself becomes a cloud-ready product. So if you have some applications or instances hosted on cloud, you can readily access them. You need not to go through a legacy MPLS and get connected to your hub location. From there, you get connected to cloud, and that's where the latency comes into picture. So this is a cloud-ready product, and you can have a WAN selection option, complete business continuity with the failover option. You have security features. It's a secure cloud applications, and SaaS and web applications can exist. So talking about the features provided by or powered by the Fortinet, it provides a WAN path controller. It provides quality of service, what you call as a business class, standard class, premium class based on your traffic. Traffic prioritization is available. It's world's first ASIC accelerated, SD-WAN technology. It provides centralized control and orchestration plane. Everything is done centrally based on tunnels, and you can get all your reports and analytics on your email. And it's the next generation security product. And it all comes in an OpEx model. You need not to actually buy any hardware because buying and doing it yourself, it's quite complicated. We might not understand some of the aspects, and we might end up in losing a confidence in solution. And hence, this solution is completely managed by Tata and provided on OpEx model to our customers. Going forward with the data solution portfolio, secure internet, smart internet is the demand for time. Why to invest? Why to put money into firewall and router for added security? If we can do the security check and pre-filter traffic based on DNS security filtering at the DNS level itself. So that's where the smart internet comes into picture, right? So secure VPN access you can have remote access. It commits an SLA of around 99.5% on fiber. The smart internet, we know that it's very useful today because we know that's the only way we could actually access our business server applications while working from home, while working remotely. And that's where the smart internet speaks about itself, its usability and its advantages. I'm sure no need of, actually over exaggerating on this. But yes, it's a one-stop solution for all your needs. I must say it's guaranteed peace of mind because it's all managed service and you can totally free yourself from all your worries. It comes with many features, right? You need not to pay anything in terms of capex and all. It's all end-to-end managed services. It provides complete business continuity. So smart internet is one such solution, right? Which is very cost-effective, totally scalable, wide range of bandwidths available, ranging from 10 to 500 Mbps. It's a feature-rich, product which is offered with zero capex. There are many case studies. One of them is the Ryan International Company, shipping company, those which is using our product very, very. So, in the continuation of data product portfolio, this is another addition to our family. I must say this is Easy Cloud Connect. When I say Easy Cloud Connect, now what this product is all about. So, in brief, if I talk about Cloud Connect, the name itself clarifies the concept. Connect means connection. Cloud means cloud. Easy means it comes with ease, right? Because it simplifies the environment which is hidden. When I say hidden means what? When you have a cloud instance, when you have an office at somewhere, you need a dedicated connectivity because application demands heavy upload and download. Download is quite simple in terms because it can even happen offline at times. So download is never a critical job, but then upload is certainly a critical job. You need bandwidth for that, right? And that's where the dedicated bandwidth comes into play. So when we say Easy Cloud Connect, what makes it easy? Easy in the sense when you have a cloud presence, you need a cloud port, you need a cross connect, you need a service provider. So your cloud service provider is different, the service provider is different, your connectivity provider is different. So it's a heterogeneous environment. So aligning them in line and coming together and building this solution is very time consuming. So we as a solution provider, we provide all of them, which includes standard connectivity, which includes a cross connect, which includes a cloud port, and it's all bundled together. And that's what it makes it easy. So it's just one stop, point of contact for you. Just let us know if you have a presence on AWS or Azure in Mumbai or Hyderabad or Delhi or Chennai. Let us know. We are there to get this connectivity done end to end, including your standard connectivity, last mile connectivity, cloud service provider port, as well as cross connect. So that's a typical difference between how when we do it ourselves with the last mile connectivity, with the NPLC, that is National Private Lee Circuit point to point connectivity, which gets connected to the marks and then goes to the service provider altogether via cross connect. Multiple parties involved here. But what after? Just it buys all three physical medium from TTPS, which includes last mile, cross connect, and port, uh, and you buy a cloud subscription, and you are all set up to use this end to end throughout. You need not to go to anyone. That's what it makes it easy, and that's why Secure Cloud Connect is required. There could be many industry cases, such as in manufacturing, they wanted to access their critical CRM on public cloud with high-speed connectivity, scalable solution with minimum, hassle, etc. Right? So we propose this, and that's where happy customers. Now let's talk something about voice, right? And let's say hello to SmartFlow because this is a product which is really really hot these days. It's a cloud telephony product. We felt that there is a requirement now because SMEs they really face challenge because it was difficult to move voice infrastructure out of the office premises and make it accessible to all employees, those who are working from different remote locations across the country. And it's a complete communication suite which can help you set up your contact center, which can help you set up a missed call services, which can help you set up click to call or outbound services or call broadcasting, even with all your CRM integration possible via APIs and webhook integrations. So why SmartFlow? It's anytime, anywhere communication. It's complete, as I said. Reduced operational cost because you do not need to buy any PBX system because it's all hosted on cloud across our two data center locations in India, Ahmedabad and Bangalore. So it provides an enterprise grade security and reliability, 99.5% kind of SLA. Getting business intelligence is again important because call flow is one thing, calls are coming in, going out, but what is happening with those calls, how many calls have been answered, how many calls have been missed, who is missing, who is doing what is the disposition, all those reports and analytics are available just on click, or you can even automate that to your on hitting your mailbox with a predefined periodical frequency. On-demand scalability is available, like increasing and decreasing voice channels, etc., and enhance customer experience. These are reasons why SmartFlow is required. because it's the need of the time. So with this, you can have an inbound solution with multi-level IVR, with CRM integration, with our virtual cloud numbers. Your inbound calls can come in, and IVR can be played, and calls can be routed to different mobile phones or on soft clients on laptops, so that your agents, if they're coming to office, they can attend these calls via their soft clients installed on the laptop. These soft clients come from third party, absolutely, but the backend connectivity and the software platform belongs to Tata. Click to call solutions, where this click to call can be an outbound call, where agents can actually hit the button and they can connect with the customers, can to make outbound call to do any service calls. Even this click to call can be integrated with your website or CRM, such that your customers can readily reach out to you. You can have a missed call solution, you can have marketing solutions, and there are many possible solutions you can have, such as an OBD solution to make um, uh, call broadcasting, right? Just to play 15, 20 seconds audio clip, pre-recorded audio clip, and people can actually listen to and can even enter their feedback using pressing keys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And these DTMFs can be captured into the report, and you can download these reports very well via a very user-friendly portal. And benefits, many of the companies, they are using it. I'm sure we have more than 100 case studies available today, from right from small size to mid size BPOs with 500 agents, the customer who are using it. And yes, many of the big cases, they are on the way. Many of the e-commerce customers, they are using it. Many of the manufacturing, automobile dealers, uh, um, healthcare, pathology labs, banking sector, BFSI. We have n number of case studies available. Product. Key benefits, it's an innovative product. Innovations are still going on. There are many features, they are under test. And it's best reachable, because you can have laptop, you can have desktop reachability just by clicking on the website, just log in and you are able to access it. You can even download smartphone app on your Android or iOS cell phone. It comes with a bundled services, which include your API integration, many voice value-added services as such, and it provides best SLA and transparency all across. So that's where it is. And going forward in the voice domain, this is the name which I'm sure everybody know. That's Zoom, right? And Zoom is a company which gained popularity and grown exponentially during pandemic, because this is the way the product they have designed, which is now we are still using it to collaborate, to come together. When we say collaborate, it's not about just a video meeting or a video conference. We do chat, we do share content, we do share screens, and a lot of stuff we do. And many of the features, they are underway, and sooner or later they will come. And that's where we tied up with Zoom, and this is certainly a game-changing partnership. And why we need Zoom, we all know that, right? Because this is the most popular solution which was used and which still people are using, across the industry segments, catering to their different demands and needs. It basically covers Zoom meeting and Zoom webinar. So we know what Zoom meeting is. Today's webinar is happening on Zoom, right? So this is what we say Zoom webinar. It's the one way kind of, that's the rule says how, because you are only listening, you are participating in listen only mode. Right? That's a webinar. When it's a meeting, all everybody can participate in it. That's how these two variants are available. Advantages, because we at Tata, we become the one-stop shop for SMEs, providing multiple solutions we talked about, including Zoom now, with robust security, trusted services, and very easy to use kind of. If you look at all the look and feel and usability of Zoom product, I'm sure you will find it much more easier as compared to any other product out there in the market, because it is designed to keep in mind the need, right? It doesn't come with the feature, full pack of feature, where it makes it very, very complicated, user unfriendly. So that's what it is. It's a video first kind of, you get kind of quality and voice quality and video quality, which is unmatchable. And that's where the features speak about. That's all from the voice portfolio. Going forward, probably towards the end, let's focus on some of these security solutions which are there. So cyber security means why? Because while browsing internet, we need it. We need it to protect our servers. We need to use it while checking our emails because emails are utmost important and a way of basic communication across all the organizations. What happens if somebody tracks down and a company compromises on its email server? Just think of the person is able to access your active directory and he or she is able to send out um, some fake emails in bundle, and how that can damage to one's business, we can really think of. So it's very, and working from home is again a very important aspect of it. So rise in cyber attacks, as we all know, they have been in rise. So what we can actually protect, we need to think from the perspective of protecting our assets, such as hardware and software, where we need it. Right? So we can lock our assets, we can keep our hardware somewhere within the close vicinity. But what if it is getting connected to public cloud, like internet, which is accessing different software applications? So we need software and server applications and our endpoints that are actually accessing it. So we need security features there also. Right. So components of solution, if we talk about, it includes products, right? It includes services. So without this, it's difficult to think of security solutions as such. And then, as we know that there are different ways of working now adopted. People are going on vacation. What is vacation? Right? People are mixing vacation and work together now. People are going out because they are still, doing working from remote locations. So they are actually making use of a very vulnerable public internet connection, and it might happen that the devices can be misused. User behavior is also important, and they are always connected, as I said. So there are some new ways of working, and to mitigate all these risks, security solutions needs to be in place. These security solutions essentially include components such as software application, which are hosted on cloud. Nobody will come down to your place and actually install it. You can just receive a link, send the links out to all your employees, all your devices via email, and they can simply download and install it. You can have an analytics via a very user-friendly administrative portal. And if we simply talk about the way these products are available, they are available on cloud hosting model, which is the need of the hour. So feature set, it includes all operating systems such as Windows, Mac OS, Android, even Linux now, offering multiple features such as antivirus, spyware, ransomware, application control, and many more. So I'm sure we are all aware of this because we are all this. Company profile, one of the case study, they wanted a zero trust approach, and that's where we actually implemented an endpoint security solution, firewall and multi-factor authentication, so that in any way, if any threat passes through endpoint by any chance, a firewall is there to take care of. If not, if anybody is trying to get into the system, multi-factor authentication can easily stop all unwanted and unauthorized access to your business applications and servers. They are there on internet or cloud. I'm sure this is the end of the today's webinar, and you can reach out to us via multiple contact points such as toll-free number, email ID, or WhatsApp number. You can always find us on almost all social media platforms which are there on your screen. With this, I come to an end of this. Thank you so much for your patient listening, and I'm open to question and answer. Thank you so much. Over to you, Anil.
Thank you so much, Amit sir, for such a wonderful session and the insight on smart flow, security, Zoom, SD-WAN, VSAT, smart flow has been given by you. So we come to the last but important section of the event, which is answering your queries. So please keep posting your questions in Q&A box, which is available on the screen just below on the poll button, as you people have given here a very valuable opinion during the poll session. So I would request each of the participants to please put your queries in Q&A box if you have any. And meanwhile, we would like to take your valuable feedback also. So if you don't have any query, so you may give your valuable feedback by clicking on the poll button again. So you will be able to see 4 questions available there. First question is overall experience of the event. Your overall experience of the event. Excellent, good, average, below average, and poor. I would request each of the attendees to please give your valuable feedback. Second poll is quality of speaker for the event. Excellent, good, average, below average, poor. I would request each of the attendees to please give your feedback. Your feedback is very much important for us to take the session further in enhancement and improvement. Third feedback question is product. Please rate the product insight of the event. Excellent, good, average, below average, poor. Fourth feedback question is please rate the online experience of the event. Excellent, good, average, below average, and poor. I would request each of the attendees to please give your feedback. Thank you so much for your feedback. So, Mr. Patel, could you please confirm we have any query to answer?
Sir, as of now, there is no question, sir.
Okay. So, with this, I thank you, our eminent speaker, for their great insight, and thank you, audience, for their active participation and joining the session on time. And end of the session, I would like to say just take care of yourself and your families and stay safe, eat healthy, and be healthy. So we are ending the webinar for the day. Thank you so much, Amit sir, for great insight on the session.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.